Hi guys, in this video we are going to, as you can see, find your day of birth. So day of birth is the day in the week on which you are born. And I am born on Tuesday, and that's the first thing we are going to check if the code is right or wrong. As you can see, it's very long, this code, and it's easy too. Just like we just define two or three formulas, and after that it's just writing some conditions, so you'd see what it's all about. But it's just easy, it's not too hard or whatever. So let's run it first. Oh, I'm born on Monday, not me, but one of my cousins. So my date of birth is, and I'm and in this, to avoid confusion, what I did was I used the date first and next the month, and the year is the same, but I just switched the um, month and the date. So the date is 17 and the month is September. So just to tell you the um, yeah, so not just run it, and I know I'm born on Tuesday, and that's what we get. It's right. I'm going to do two parts of this video because my time limit was just 10 minutes. Let's see if we can get to it in the 10 minutes. So first we are defining some function called DOB, and I guess that stands for day of birth, just a short form for that. And we are taking three variables, as I said. First we have date, not month but date, and next we have month, and then we have year. Okay. Oh wait, this just messed up. Okay, that's good now. And I need three variables in this, three extra constants, not variables, because they're already defined by me. And as you can see, if you think about it, this is the Sunday in the month June, and it's this year. You can check it out in the calendar. And I picked the Sunday, and I would tell you why later on. And here we have some variable called n defined as b minus y. B is 6. 6 minus whatever month you give. I guess mm, that's clear. And next, so sometimes by mistake, if someone, not just me or someone, like if any user enters something that's not valid, for example, or he just want to trick the computer or whatever, so you know that the number of days in a month can be more than 31. So I said if x is greater than 31, just print invalid data and just return, as you know, return. And let me tell you what would this do, and it just breaks away. It doesn't print all the other stuff like you're born on this day or whatever. And it still does, the computer still does if you don't say return, because it doesn't want to stop because you don't tell it to. So what would it do? And this computer have the this code have the capability to print even negative numbers. Like for example, you have negative 33. That would be some variable because it's this date minus 30 days. If we um, print today's date, so it would still print it's Thursday or whatever today is. It would print it. So same with the months because it can't exceed 12, as you know. And this the same thing, print invalid data. And as you noticed, I'm putting it in right away in the start so that there are two uses of it, so that it won't check all this, and if there's some print before this part of code, it just prints something and it just prints invalid data, and the user would be like, what the heck is this doing? That's why. And one more thing, and it saves memory for the computer because it doesn't need to do all this stuff, verify if and stuff. So okay, so now let's see what the computer does here. First, it would just take what are the three variables I give: 17, 9, 2002. Okay, x, y, z. After that, it just define three variables a, b, c as 26, 6, 2016, and I said it's Sunday. And I'm defining n. As I said, n is the difference between the months. Well, it is difference between the one I define and the one user gives. Okay, it could be negative too. That's why I have some cases for them. So just verify that these two are okay. Yeah, those two are okay. None of them are true. So just goes here and see if n is equals to 1. This part is quite tricky here. So n equals to 1. So what is n? As I said, n is the difference between b and the number you give. So b is 6, which means it's June, minus some month, which is, let's say, May, because May is the right thing, because 6 minus 5 you get 1. So if the month is May, you would have 31. Okay, let's look at this formula first. First, it would just equals, or is the number of days, number how many days you are old. Just think of it that way, how many days you're old, but not from today. So not from today, but from this date you are days old. I guess you'll get it. You're are days old from this date, and if this is today, then you are old. You are days old, but you all know this is not today. It's over a month. I just took it, so it's right in the middle, June. I guess you understood what I'm saying. Well, so if you look, R is equals to difference between the days. It's quite simple, but difference between the days. But as you know, we have 31 days in May, so it is 31 times b minus y, the difference between the month. As you know, it's just 1 because n is 1. And next, the difference between the years. Okay, so if you go on looking like that, so if it's 2, let's say 2 means it's April, but in April you have 30, so it's 30 plus 31 by 2, which is 61 by 2 times this. And it's same for this side, because June have only 30 days, so 30 plus the next month is July, which is this month, and you have a 31. I mean, you should have a 31. So that that's same with 61 by 2. We get the same thing here, but it changes as the difference between the months increases. So here it would become 92 over 3, because if it's negative 3, it would be September, but we have August before September, so it's 3, June 30, July 31, and August 31. There you go. And so we add up to 92, and we have 3, so over 3, right? And if it's plus 3, which is March to April, April to May, May to June, so it's same thing. So you see I have the OR condition, so if either of them are true, then this would be right. And next condition is if it's 4 differences, then it would be October. So then you can see this thing, because September are only 30 days. You didn't take till the month, but just before the month. So you can't take October itself, you just need to take till September. Okay, next thing is, what if we have 5, like the difference is 5, which means it's November. So in this time we need to add 31 more days, and in the denominator we need to add 1, because see, as you can see here, we have just 31 by 1, which is 31. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's because the months are increasing. You see the difference here? And the days necessarily don't need to increase, cause you may have 31 days, 30 days, 28 days, or whatever. And so this part, these parts that this remains the same every time because it's just the difference between the days, you know.